On March 22, the price of Ripple XRP finished over $2.37, a 10% decrease from the weekly high of $2.60. Technical signs indicate that XRP may rise beyond $3.20 in the upcoming rebound phase after the Ripple CTO's most recent letter to the US SEC. XRP Ripple as markets processed recent regulatory news that Ripple's protracted legal battle with the United the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, abruptly ended on Thursday, March 19. When the regulatory body would appeal, the price has stalled around the $2.40 mark. To make sure all legal issues are fully considered, Ripple has filed a cross appeal. The matter is now under further scrutiny as a result of this most recent action, with investors keeping a careful eye on the price response of XRP. Ripple was accused of marketing XRP as an unregistered security in the SEC's initial action, which was filed in December 2020. The future of the cryptocurrency is still clouded by regulatory uncertainty, notwithstanding Ripple's partial court victory. Ripple intends to contest the details of the SEC's allegations, as indicated by the cross appeal, designating XRP as a non-security asset in order to establish certain guidelines for future crypto laws. To make sure nothing was overlooked, Ripple filed a cross appeal, arguing that an investment contract cannot exist without the fundamental rights and responsibilities that come with a contract. Stuart Alderdi, Chief Legal Officer of Ripple, March 2025. At the time of writing on March 22, the SACF was reviewing the ETF applications for Litecoin, LTC, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, Solana, Sol, Cardano, ADA, and Polkadot, DOT. Ripple wins. While an unfavorable decision could result in unfavorable outcomes or postponed verdicts, many market observers anticipate that this will remove obstacles to the approval of cryptocurrency at FEF. According to technical indicators, the XRP price forecast points to a cautious outlook, emphasize both bearish and optimistic scenarios. After a steep 8.39% retracement over the previous 3 days, XRP is currently trading at about $2.3731, suggesting a possible change in trend. First, the current price roughly matches the Fibonacci retracement tool's immediate support near the 61.8% level at $2.3735. The price of Ripple could rise toward the 23.6% retracement level at $2.5033, where selling pressure might reappear if bulls are able to hold the support. Even while there are indications of a bearish crossing developing, which would indicate a waning upward momentum, the ACD indicator is still in positive territory beyond that point. On the other hand, $2.3629 is the next downward objective if selling pressure continues and XRP drops below the crucial Fibonacci level of $2.3735. In accordance with previous support levels, a further fall would expose the price to greater losses near $2.30 and perhaps $2.26. Weakening buying demand is indicated by the dropping trading volume, which highlights the negative fears even more. XRP needs to firmly recover $2.40 and maintain momentum over $2.50 in order to have a bullish recovery. However, bearish slide toward $2.30 could be accelerated if important support levels are not held. Traders can now predict the next directional move by keeping an eye out for volume spikes and MACD confirmation. The state of cryptocurrencies is characterized by a number of significant features, including market manipulation, a lack of enthusiasm, and negative pressures. These traits are still present now. Millions of current cryptocurrency investors have pulled their money out of the market in expectation of something big happening soon, despite the fact that institutions still purchase the Wall Street side for themselves. As a result of this disinterest problem, the market has seen a decline in volume, liquidity, and interest. The scenario has resulted in this lower degree of interest. Regarding the price prediction, it is not anticipated that XRP will hit $5 tomorrow. Instead, is that a considerable amount of relative calm will occur. This isn't the case, though, compared to the level of 4.5 billion that was recorded the day before. The volume that is currently being recorded is approximately 5 billion, 49% decline. The lack of liquidity, volume, and interest in the market is the topic that attracts the most attention throughout the book. As the market continues to rise, it is expected that the significant resistance levels, which are situated between 260 and 280, will be overcome. The market center is where these levels are located. These levels will serve as natural resistance as we move higher, and volume and liquidity will be needed throughout this time. Liquidity and volume are necessary. However, it is anticipated that the support levels at 23 and 224 will be broken, which, due to the lack of a substantial positive impulse, may eventually cause XRP to fall below the $2 zone. There is currently no way to estimate prices with any degree of accuracy for the market. In order to accomplish the objective of breaking through the resistance levels at 260 and 280, which are natural resistance levels it is required for, the market is presently experiencing a period of standstill. If the market keeps dropping below the bottom support levels of 224 and 23, there may be volume and liquidity present, and XRP may drop below the $2 zone. It is possible that this will happen. In conclusion, the state of the market at the moment, along with the lack of free cash flow and liquidity, do not suggest that there will be a big shift in price. The evidence allows one to make this conclusion. The price prediction for XRP indicates that there isn't a catalyst of that kind. For significant price movement, there isn't a really big catalyst from the prediction. This is the inference that may be made. Since the sector is still undergoing a period of transition, it is crucial to stay up to date on any possible changes in the market and to be ready for any eventualities that may arise. March, June, and July have historically been the most difficult months for the Bitcoin market based on its historical observations. The months that immediately follow the approaching summer season for cryptocurrencies typically exhibit the highest volatility. As we get closer to the end of the fourth quarter in April, there is a greater chance of significant price activity as well as isolated catalyst events, outliers, and breakouts of significant size. This is due to the fact that as the quarter draws to a conclusion, the probability of these events growing. The situation we are in now, however, is like an ancient sailing ship that is adrift in the ocean because there isn't a real wind behind it. Due to a lack of interest in liquidity, it is difficult to make money in this market. There is currently a dearth of interest in this market. To succeed in this market, traders need to be able to spot and seize chances. In order to enter the market with certain stocks or cryptocurrencies, traders need to be able to find and select chances. The website offers the X1 algo trading indicator for download. This indicator is used to help with trading the cryptocurrency XRP, which has recently seen fluctuation of between 9 and 10%, is the focus of this indicator, which offers buy and sell recommendations. Buy and sell indications are provided by this indicator. The website